Hello, you guys, it's William calling from wiwibloggs. Kazakhstan has been calling for years.
Hey, EBU, it's Astana calling. Y'all got some room for us at Eurovision?
How about Junior Eurovision? Yes, Kazakhstan will debut at Junior Eurovision 2018 in Minsk. There will be 19 countries. Should we talk about it? Let's do this! Yes, today the EBU confirmed 19 countries participating at Junior Eurovision 2018, and they are Albania, Armenia, Australia, returning it's Azerbaijan, host Belarus, another returning country France, former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, Georgia, Ireland, and this year's host country of Eurovision, Israel, they're returning after a brief absence, Italy, debuting as Kazakhstan, Malta, Poland, Portugal, Russia, Serbia, the Netherlands, and another debuting country, one of the constituent countries of the United Kingdom, it is Wales, which in my mind has the most lovely accent in the United Kingdom. I love how they talk, they roll their R's, and I can't do it, I'm doing it no justice, but if you've seen Gavin and Stacey, you'll know what I'm talking about. Love that language. Now, our social media is blowing up, and most of it has to do with the debut of one country in particular, the Central Asian nation of Kazakhstan. This, of course, was spoofed in the 2006 Sacha Baron Cohen comedy. Let me get this right. Borat. Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan. Now, with regards to Kazakhstan, I can already hear the haters.
It's not in Europe!
But let's break this down. Kazakhstan does have a right to participate in Junior Eurovision by special invitation. That's because Kabar Agency, its broadcaster, is an associate member of the European Broadcasting Union. That's just like SBS down in Australia. Australia competes by invitation. Kazakhstan has clearly received an invitation. Now, Kazakhstan has wanted to compete at a Eurovision event for ages. If you recall last year, Channel 31, one of the broadcasters in the country, they went out on a limb and they said, look, we're sending a delegation to Lisbon and we will see you at Eurovision 2019. The EBU subsequently clarified and said, hold up, you're not actually in the European broadcasting area, so that's not going to happen. But now, with the Kabar Agency, it appears that the ball might be rolling. You know, if you are at JESC, there's a real possibility you could be at the adult Eurovision. I mean, if we look at Australia, it's almost like the EBU said, okay, we invite you to the adult Eurovision in May 2015, but now we want you to show us your commitment. And so they said, okay, we'll participate in Junior Eurovision 2015. And you know, Australia's been invited back every time since. It's like a show of commitment. And this is happening the other way around. Maybe the EBU has said to Kazakhstan, you can go to the adult Eurovision if you show us your commitment by going to Junior Eurovision first. Who knows? A lot of reaction on our social media channels and our website. Writing on wiwibloggs.com, Bingo Charts says, great news, hopefully this number of competing countries will make the show even better. Snowflake, also writing on the website, says, wow, 19, that's amazing, good job EBU. I am so happy France, Azerbaijan, and Israel returned. I'm also curious to see what Kazakhstan and Wales are going to bring to the show. I'm hoping they serve some ethnic realness. We remember Kazakhstan from Turkvision. They were really serving that Central Asian realness, but with a pop vibe. What was her name?
Let me Google her. Kazakhstan winner Turkvision.
Oh yeah, Jana Dugolova. She was amazing. And Welsh, I mentioned this earlier, Welsh is just such a pretty language. Like, I live in London and I don't hear it that often, but when I do, I'm always like, yes, speak to me more, give me some more. It's just really exciting. I also like the Welsh lady who commentates on the BBC Gymnastics. I forget her name, but hey. On Twitter, Alexander Plant says, loving the debuting countries and so glad to see France back after so long. I'm intrigued as to what Kazakhstan will send. And Ricard Gustafsson, that's at Ricard Andreas, he writes, wait until 2021, you will see Wales, Scotland, England, and Northern Ireland debuting in Eurovision. Oh, it's a very curious theory. I kind of like having the United Kingdom at Eurovision though. Like, maybe the United Kingdom should just mix it up and send more acts from its constituent countries. Like, we had Lucy Jones recently from Wales, one half of Joe and Jake was from Wales. Yeah, there's something to me very special about, Team GB at the Olympics and the United Kingdom at Eurovision. But why? Yes, a lot of you are asking, why is Kazakhstan competing at Junior Eurovision? One issue is probably ratings. If you take a look at the Junior Eurovision ratings in recent years, they've been pretty abysmal, and the EBU, of course, needs to justify the existence of Junior Eurovision. There are 18 million people in Kazakhstan, and in Wales, there are 3 million people, so what is that, 21 million people, 42 million eyeballs? That has potential to really up the game and build some hype.
Because we all know Poland was like 50% of the viewing audience a few years ago.
Next, I just want to shout out to my girl Olga Samachakas, I can never say her last name, the HOD in Belarus. She is an ambitious woman. I attended Junior Eurovision 2010 in Minsk, and it was amazing. More than 10,000 seats in that arena. Fantastic show. A real arena show. She wants to put on a great Junior Eurovision this year. That is obvious. If you remember back to 2010, she had all the previous winners of Junior Eurovision come up and sing. It was big, it was bold, and she wants something big this year. I have no doubt she has been behind the scenes making calls, saying hello, privyet, salut, to get these countries to come. Israel, Azerbaijan, and France all returning this year. That probably has a lot to do with the vision that Olga and the Belarusian broadcaster has. It's really quite exciting. And it seems that WeWe readers are already onto that. Oh, Rolef Meesters, love him. He's a frequent commenter on YouTube and the website. Hello, Rolf. I'm probably saying that wrong. Roloff? Roloff means Mr. Meesters. He writes, I literally screamed and jumped when I found out that 19 countries are in it, and the fact that we have such a long list of debutantes and returnees really gives me hope that this year's JESC will have a great production, because BTRC, the Belarusian broadcaster, obviously showed all these broadcasters something that made them want to return. Kazakhstan and Wales are incredibly welcome additions to the contest, and I'm happy to see many Western and Eastern European countries taking part, given that Eastern Europe mostly dominated the list of JESC participants. I'm hoping for a spectacular show, and I think Belarus can deliver. Honey. The honey is my part. Now, we already mentioned earlier that Australia kind of showed its commitment to the adult Eurovision by participating in Junior Eurovision. So now the question is Junior Eurovision paving the way for Kazakhstan to join the adult Eurovision? It's sort of Australia in reverse, and some of our readers have some theories. Writing on wiwibloggs.com, West says maybe the EBU is worried that some countries will boycott ESC next year in Israel and they don't want less participants, so they're planning on inviting Kazakhstan. And now they're testing the waters by inviting them to JESC. Forgive me, I was gonna burp. That is why I paused. That's a really interesting theory, and it's also interesting that Israel returned this year. Israel in 2016, they came 15th, I believe? Yes, 15th. And of course, the heads of delegations from all of these countries are frequently the heads of delegations for the adult competitors. So Israel will be on the ground, no doubt networking, making sure that all of these countries do come to their contest in Israel. I'm sure that the Israelis will be open to have Kazakhstan. Israel welcomes the world, Israel calling, that's the whole point of that event, showing that everyone is welcome. So I imagine that Kazakhstan will be on that list. I have a really good feeling that Eurovision 2019 will include Kazakhstan. Astana is calling, honey. And now I just want to finish this up. Sorry this video is so rushed. I have to go to work in like 10 minutes and I want to edit this and get it up. But on our Instagram, there are a lot of comments. Some of them make me chuckle.
I am pulling it up now. Here we go.
Retta Doma writes, Kazakhstan, oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Philip Beach, I hope they debut for Eurovision in Israel. Nod K was no E. I don't know this. Let me try this again. Nod was Nosk. Oh gosh, I hope they'll make it to Israel. Sydney Simpson, I hope we get Kazakhstan for a regular ESC now. I'm sure they would bring some interesting acts. Rick Nazarian says, Kazakhstan will be in Israel too, ? Feruz maimed? Forgive me, I can't read right now. My country, Kazakhstan, I hope we will participate in the big Eurovision. Eric Tonikin, best JESC ever. And VDM Celeste, she's got a request. I really want to see Alexeyev official performing on the JES stage in Minsk. She ain't calling him a child, she just wants him as an interval, let's get that straight. In any case, that is what I think, and that is what our readers think on social media. What do you think here on YouTube? You can let us know down in the comment section below. Are you excited that Kazakhstan and Wales will be at Junior Eurovision 2018? France, ooh la la, Azerbaijan has returned, Israel has returned. Let us know down below. And what do you think is going to come of this? Will Kazakhstan be at the adult Eurovision? Do you want that? Let us know. We'll see you later. Bye!